Luis Severino gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What's your take on him, Dan?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. And one of the things he does better than anybody in the league right now, maintains his velocity. He'll be 96, 97 in the first, 96, 97 in the seventh or eighth. Power arm, one of the best all-around arms in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year. 55 degrees at game time. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Pitch on the way. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he puts it on the ground to third. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Batting third, the second baseman.
So digging in now, DJ LeMahieu, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Aaron Judge is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career line against Roark up until this point, pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Sent out to straightaway center field. And that's in there, base hit. Here's Randall Grichuk as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He can bounce something or go elevated fastball.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Randall Grichuk is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Reese McGuire is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the... And digging into the batter's box next. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Behind 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. Gone!
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Slow roller down the third baseline. A base hit in his first trip. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone. and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
McKinney is there, 2 gone. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the belt, the pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Into the box, Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Reined in. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Batting 9.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Biggio. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rowdy Tellez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now back.
Digging in, Mike Ford. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 out, nobody on. Again, another foul ball. Ford, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Next to the Yankees.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And this will bang up against the wall. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll show bunt here, but then pulls it back for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
He's got it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is all set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Digging in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Called strike 0-2.
Count 0-2.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, Urshella.
The shortstop, number 29.
First pitch of the at-bat. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, third base.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground to third, reined in. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Slow little roller to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bo Bichette will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bichette, a 22-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off and back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. Let's see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Next to the Yankees, the designated hitter.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McKinney giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Mike Ford comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKinney is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-0. Now at the plate, Billy McKinney. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Gardner is right there, one down.
The batter, number 8. Second.
Digging in, Kevin Biggio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Rowdy Tellez comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And it's fouled away. Biggio leads off second with one gone in the inning. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Gary Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Sam Gaviglio comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Sam Gaviglio.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Hit out toward second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Now batting, number 29.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshella. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But a foul ball here, 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it's right there as Gardner is thrown out trying to steal second. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready once again, Lourdes Gurriel. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now.
Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout.
Now batting. The designated hitter. So, Bichette.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
At the ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner's after it. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered it. Stepping up now, Miguel Andujar. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
He'll try it again from first. On a rope to the second baseman. Now a throw to first. Doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Aaron Judge started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. The pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Bottom of the seventh inning. Will go at least one plate appearance deeper after the two-out hit.
The designated hitter.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Line hard toward right center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 6-zip. Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Sliced hard on the ground, and this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Got him.
The center fielder, number 28, Billy McKinney.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Jay.
Here's the first pitch to him. Billy McKinney is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
And he will beat the throw, safe at the plate, and they're on the board. It's a 6-1 game now.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Jays, Rowdy Tellez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've shown.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Mike Ford.
Pitch on the way. And right into the shift. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Gary Sanchez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Pitch popped straight up. Hanon is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Greg.
Ready for another chance? Brett Gardner. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. McKinney on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly, and a stepping in now, Guerrero. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, left fielder.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first, and the Yankees continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
6-1 the final tally today. The Yankees took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Severino earns the win, his second, striking out 12 in the process. Tanner Roark permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees.